We are back, baby! Your faithful CapDan has returned. I'm your part-time streamer with a slightly bruised femur, here to show you some of the adventures that I get up to while living in Japan. This time, we're continuing our weekend journey from Hamamatsu and heading east to Yamanashi Prefecture. Yamanashi Prefecture is known for a little mountain. Maybe you've heard of it. Fuji, Mount Fuji! Mount Fuji, baby! This mountain's a bit of a tricky one. You see, it's shy. It likes to hide. See, even Lawson's tries to help by building big walls to hide it. But I didn't drive 6 hours just to see some clouds. Did I?
We're going to a bird zoo.
Bird zoo.
There's gonna be lots of birds. Maybe we get to touch bird. They're not in cages. I'm a little scared. They got shoe-bill storks. They might have penguins. Parrots. All types of birds. You name a bird, maybe they have it. Maybe they had it, and then it died. That'd be sad. I don't want to ask about that. Why'd you have to bring that up? Jeez, way to kill the mood. Dead bird talking about. My gosh.
We had one more destination in Shizuoka on our list. The Kakegawa Bird Park, located about an hour and a half from Hamamatsu. And oh boy, is this place busy on a holiday. I think we waited in our car for about a half an hour, just waiting for the cars to clear out. But it was so worth it, because they had so many birds. They even had a sleepy owl, sleepy owl, sleepy owl, kookaburra, sleepy owl, sleepy owl, sleepy owl, bunch of pigeons, sleepy owl, sleepy owl, sleepy owl, look a duck, penguins, emus, a big goose, and potus. I'm gonna pretend I didn't spend a lot of time on that, but you get the idea. Birds! And so many of them weren't in cages. It was crazy. It was a bit pricey, but you could buy food to feed the birds too. With enough patience and a little bit of fruit, they might even climb up on you. Just remember that these are wild birds and they do have a mind of their own. You just gotta come at the right time. Once they get full, they're not gonna eat the food. But is that gonna stop the business from trying to sell you the food? No. About 2 or 3 times a day, they'll even do a little bird talent show. And boy, are those birds talented. They had a penguin that could dance. They had a parrot that could play golf. I don't even know how to play golf. And if you thought that his sports prowess ended there, think again. He's great at soccer, and he's an accomplished martial artist. But hands down, my favorite part of the day was just a little bit after the talent show, where I got to carry an absolutely massive owl. I was pretty nervous, because they have such sharp talons, you know, to cut things. And I'm almost entirely made of things. But it was really cool to feel how lightweight an owl is. And if you thought the day couldn't get any better than that, boom, tiny owl. I mean, look at him. He's just a little guy. Tickets were 1,800 yen, which is a little bit out of our usual price range, but it was really good. And their gift shop had all sorts of bird-themed goodies, especially of the shoe-bill stork. Then it was time for us to stretch our wings and flap our way to Yamanashi.
Food on the road rating?
There is nothing better than just eating some fast food while driving on the highway. Is it dangerous? Is it a little scary? Yeah, but like, it just screams America, doesn't it? Hamburger on the road. The only thing that really like kills the whole mood is I'm on the left side, not the right side. Backwards country.
After a little bit, we got our first view of Mount Fuji.
He's a little shy.
He's hiding.
At least the clouds around Mount Fuji. But we couldn't stick around and wait for the clouds to clear up because we had a mission. I had read online that there was going to be a festival by the lake near our hotel. So we were really booking it to Yamanashi. And once the sun had gone down, it was time for the festival to begin.
Sorry, but now it's the best day.
deer.
With the festival over, it was time to check into the hotel. I had managed to find a pretty nice place down by the lake, but I was nervous because it was definitely lower than lake house prices. But to my surprise, it was actually a really nice hotel, very spacious, and it even had a wonderful view of the lake from the window.
There it is. Look at that. I mean, you can't see because I'm in the way, but that's gonna be beautiful in the morning.
And it was beautiful. I still can't really believe that we got the hotel for the price that we did. But I'm not telling you where that hotel was. That's a secret I'm taking to the grave. But now for the moment of truth. Could we actually see the great Mount Fuji? Or like so many other travelers, will our dreams be lost among the clouds? Yeah, baby! It was a beautiful day. I mean, crystal clear. We couldn't have asked for better weather, which is great because we had a lot of Mount Fuji centered activities planned for the day. Starting with, no, not you, 7-Eleven, get out of here. If we're going to any convenience store, it's gonna be the Fuji-hating Lawsons. Starting with Oshino Hakkai, the 8 seas of Oshino. And by seas, they mean little ponds, little man-made ponds with koi fish in them and really blue water. And a lot of coins and jewelry, and I swear I saw a bike down there. It was a pretty cute village with some touristy shops and some food stalls. And you could even go into some old thatched roof cottages and see the well-maintained interiors of them. But as a 6'2" American, it only serves as a cruel reminder that I will never fit properly in Japan. Seriously, I banged my head like 3 times in this stupid little building. But no matter where you go in this village, you're greeted by a beautiful view of Mount Fuji. And on the rare occasion, more ducks! More ducks! Ducks, 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 ducks! I fed the ducks! I fed the ducks little pellets. It was adorable. Love ducks. Ducks, ducks, ducks. Sadly, we couldn't spend that much time here because we had a very full day ahead of us. And on top of that, we still had to be able to drive home in the evening. So cue travel montage, yay! We booked it to, hold on, I gotta check my notes here. Arakurayama Sengen Park, where we walked up like 200 stairs, and then when we were done with the 200 stairs, we walked up another 500 stairs, just in order to see a beautiful temple, and truly one of the best views of Mount Fuji that we've seen all day. I mean, look at that money shot, baby. Then we went back down to the car. Thankfully, no stairs this time. On the way down, we met a British guy who was also filming a vlog. You'll see more of him later. We drove by Fuji-Q, which is home to a roller coaster that used to be the fastest in the world. Then we arrived at the Narusawa Ice Caves. That's right, we've been near Mount Fuji, above Mount Fuji, and now we're gonna go inside Mount Fuji. I feel like we've said Fuji so many times in this video, it doesn't really sound like a word anymore. Fuji, Fuji, Fuji. Fuji, 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 Fuji. This isn't the first Japanese cave that I've been into, and they're always a fun time. But I'm a little bit worried about the little end of it that's called the Hell Hole. Are we gonna die? Only one way to find out. Now seems like the perfect time to introduce our British tag-along Laverick. There should be just enough time for him to endear himself to you before his highly likely demise in the cave. Oh, look at these 2 nerds pretending to be Lord of the Rings characters. Look how fast 2 random dudes can become friends in the middle of the woods. Then it was cave time. Let me tell you, these caves were so cold. How cold is it? It's so cold that they actually use the caves to store ice during the summer times. That wasn't even a joke. In the past, they used these caves to store seeds in order to control harvest cycles. Here I would have just used it to keep my Dr. Pepper cold. But now it's primarily just a tourist attraction. The walking path was pretty easy. It was a very challenging journey, and I had to employ many feats of strength. Many feats of strength. I even saved our crew from certain doom. But in the battle between Dan and Cave, Dan was victorious. And as an added bonus, our British friend Laverick made it through too. But sadly, it was at this point that we had to part ways. And time for us to start finding our way back home. But not before we get dinner first. Yamanashi Prefecture is known for an udon soup called Hoto. So we stopped by the restaurant Kosaku to pick some up. The place smelled incredible and there were a lot of options. So we ordered 2 bowls and sat back and relaxed, completely unaware of the mistake that we had made. Because when the food arrived, we noticed something.
It's big. I think we screwed up. I think we're supposed to get one and share. I think that's what beef is for.
Oops. But after the first few bites, I was really glad that we each got one. It was so good, I couldn't stop eating. The miso soup and the vegetables were perfect for a cold day. Plus, it had a little bit of Japanese pumpkin in there. It was the perfect warm meal to fuel us up before our long trip home.
Can't keep that up.
It's dying. It's a circus.
It's a whole dang circus.
But I think we were the ones who were clowns, because we thought that the drive home was going to be easy. No such luck. The mountains were covered in snow. Visibility was very low. GPS got us lost at least once or twice. But thanks to my expert driving skills, we made it back to familiar territory.
Favorite tunnel, disco time. Disco, not the main colors.
Disco. Hey.
Hey.
Woo, flashing.
Never seen the flashing before.
Sadly, those lights only signal that our party is over. And what a great party it was! Before this trip started, I knew nothing about Hamamatsu or Yamanashi. But it really goes to show that there are no boring places in Japan. While Tokyo and Kyoto are filled to the brim with tourists, it's actually a great time to see all of the undiscovered gems around this wonderful island. But I hope my humble little video was able to give you a glimpse into all the adventures you can have here. I, for one, intend to see every corner I can in the short time I'm here. But hey, if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much. It would mean a lot if you would drop a like on this video. Hey, leave a comment below with any ideas of places you want me to visit. Anything I missed on my trip, or just experiences that you've had in Japan. I'd love to hear about it. But also, I stream every week on Twitch from Tuesdays to Thursdays, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. JST. Look me up, CapDanTV. I'd love to chat with you, so please come and hang out if you have the time. We also have a Discord too. Come join our pirate crew. We'd love to have you. Oh, hey, what are you still doing here? Really? Yeah, okay, fine. One more time! Sleepy owl, kookaburra, sleepy owl, bunch of pigeons, sleepy owl, look a duck, sleepy owl, Harry Potter, sleepy owl, whoa, it's Dan! Dancing owl, not an owl, waterfowl, Simon Cowell, penguins, emus, a big goose, and potus.